What's going on? So this is the description you were asking about this base that I have built in school. So this is what I call a Taíno Cacique model. Taíno is actually Indians that were in the Caribbean region when Christopher Columbus discovered Puerto Rico and you know. So a brief description. It's a lot of information, but I'll cover it. So, alder body, spalted maple top. It's got a honey amber finish all over the front, but it is bursted with midnight wine. Hip shot bridge, gold hardware, as well as the tuners. Aguilar super double pickups. Also has a Aguilar OBP3 TS preamp. Yeah, 9 volts. It's a 9-volt preamp. Okay, and it's got. And don't worry, that hitch. You're gonna hear probably some static. Is actually I got a shitty cable. Sorry about that. It has a Purple Heart cover for both the battery control and the control cavity, and that is to match the Purple Heart fretboard. Purple Heart fretboard, 24 frets, jumbo fret wires. So the 12 fret inlay is a Puerto Rican flag, all right, rustic Puerto Rican flag. No, you cannot remove it. It's actually inlaid in there. Let me see, 34-inch scale, 24 frets. The controls are as follows. Volume, pickup blend, bass, mids, highs, frequency selector for the mids. Okay. Matching head cap with gold hardware hip shot. That is my headstock logo. Bone nut. Matching Purple Heart truss rod cover. I actually did build that myself. Well, actually, I built the entire base at Luthier School. The only blemish this base has, and I'm going to show you right now. I got to take the base off. That's what happens when you're lazy. So here, when I was wet sanding, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So this is, I didn't notice until I shot the clear coat, and by that it was too late. So I wet sanded just a little bit too rough and went through some of the finish. I took a hit on my grades for that, but the bass plays and sounds really good. I put so it's white mother of pearl in the fret dots as well as on the side, but I put the glow in the dark stickers for reference. Let me see here. Make sure I'm not forgetting. Alder body. I don't know if I covered that. Alder body with spalted flame spalted maple top. I use Diodario's Super Pro Steel strings. I'm gonna play through a Fender 500 watt cab. The EQ is completely in the middle, just like on the bass. And it's gonna sound nice and funky. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna play. See that noise you hear is actually, I got a bad cable and I can't find my other ones. I got cables all over the house and I'm just kind of lazy like that. So I'm gonna play by myself and then I'll put some music so kind of messages coming through when I get busy doing stuff I like. Everybody and their mama wants to. Let me disable that. Okay. So, like I said, everything's in the middle. I like this tone, especially through this amp and my Bulgara cabinets, man. It sounds really good and funky. And like I said, all the EQ is flat. Normally the way I play as far as controls, I keep the amp itself, everything in the middle, but I push on the instrument, I push the bass and the mid just a tad bit. And obviously it sounds a little bit heavier on the bottom end, but so we go back to the middle. Obviously, I think the highs stay the same, but the mids and the bottom come back. So on the, let me see if I can switch. I'm gonna switch this cable real quick if I can. Let's see. Take a little. There you go. Thinking it was a kill switch. So on the mid button, that's a toggle switch. So if I go like this, so some of the buzz that you hear, okay, no, it's not fret buzz. I actually have very low action. I play with very low actions because I'm very heavy-handed, so it forces me to kind of back off on my attack, you know. So I try to get it as low as possible. It's actually very light, man. It's not heavy at all. It's nice and balanced. As you can tell, I did the cutaway. Yeah, I hate this cable. I did the cutaway so you can access all the frets. Very thin neck. It's got a volute in the back. So let me know. I want to hear. I want to see and hear that bass you're proposing for a trade. Okay. If there's any deficiencies or whatnot, like you mentioned, belt scratches and whatnot, let me see them just so I can have an idea. All right. Let me know, man.